Всем привет, с вами Андрей, и я продолжаю проходить игру Reason 3 Titan Lord. В прошлой серии мы стали стражами и пока что завершили наши дела на Тиранисе. Теперь для того, чтобы дальше продвинуться по сюжету, мы отправимся на Каладор. Бой с этим монстром достаточно простой.
Behind us!
Атака только одна.
There it is! It's coming from the rear! Over there! Over there! Foul beast! Behind us!
Да, это уже передался.
Right there! Cover! It's behind us! There it is! It's coming from the rear!
бой, конечно, получился долгим и нудноватым, но тут я протупил, конечно. Плохо ловил этого монстра. Да и походу
Damn, that was big!
слабовато.
Sea monster. Here, in the southern seas.
They're usually much further south. I suspect that they may have been driven here by someone.
By the ghost Captain Crow.
Possibly. We'd do well to keep an eye on the water. That's probably not the last monster we'll see. So gnomes are part of our crew now, are they?
I'm sure you'll get along.
I hope so. Otherwise we'll be having gnome stew a la bones.
We now have a ghost on board.
Yes, you've lured the Inquisitor Mendoza here in person. As if we didn't have enough problems already. You should speak to your crew. I can imagine that a few of them have something important to say.
Before we set sail, there's something I must do.
Sure. That's Calador, the home of your ancestors.
My legacy is somewhere here on this piece of land. I have to search the Iron Bay for traces of my distant great-uncle Randolph. But the Iron Bay is dangerous. I could use your help. Impressive. I never thought someone like you would command such a ship.
Well, in which case we're lucky that you were wrong, aren't we?
Our biggest battle is still ahead of us. Let's hope this ship of yours survives it.
I've got some sort of soul dust here. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
It's extremely valuable. You'll need it if you leave the path of humanity.
You mean it can make people more human? How?
Give me 5 portions of soul dust, and I'll be able to show you.
Here. Soul dust for humanity.
Good. Then keep still, and close your eyes. All right. You've become a little more human.
How did you do that?
That's my secret. As long as I sail under your flag, we can trade in soul dust.
What is your legacy here?
I'm not sure what's left of the great house of Von Driel after so many years, but my father often spoke of our estates here in the Iron Bay.
Estates? Sounds impressive.
I know my inheritance is there, and I'm going to find it.
I'll help you find your legacy.
Thank you. I promise that you won't regret it.
All right. But wait till you get it before you give it.
Then I'll follow you. We'll find my inheritance somewhere in the far southwest of the Iron Bay. I'll tell you when we're close.
We should ask someone at the Citadel about your great-uncle.
First, I want to see the land in the southwest. Lead me there, and I'll tell you if we're on the right track.
Come on, let's go.
All right? What's that revolting stench?
It isn't that bad.
I hope it'll blow over. I can't bear the smell of fish.
I've delivered the letter.
Wonderful. We may make a messenger of you yet. Thank you.
No problem.
How could Calador have been reduced to nothing but ruins? Where has the magnificent civilization from the legends gone? Wait, here it is. I'm sure Randolph's house is somewhere around here. Follow me.
Go ahead. I'll follow you to your great uncle's house.
Quickly. I know where to look. Let's move on. There's no end to these foul creatures. That was brutal. Don't worry, I'm coming. That was brutal. There's no end to these foul creatures. At last.
200 слова, это 200 слова.
Won't be bothering anyone now. Come on, keep going. I'll lead the way. Damn, I know it's here somewhere.
Maybe it's closer to the coast.
I'm not sure. My father described the plateau in detail, but this...
Let's keep going.
Agreed. We'll give the coast a try. Follow me. It looks promising over there. Let's move on. Take that! That was fun!
Носорог ты, зачем сюда полез?
I'll lead the way.
Ну хотя возможно.
And so my search ends at a pile of rubble.
Is that it?
Yes. The view of the mountains, the shape of the land, everything is just like my father described.
Did your father ever come here?
No, he only knew it from other people's accounts, but they were accurate.
Don't give up hope.
Easy for you to say, it isn't your loss. Still, thanks for your help. I have to go to the Citadel. Someone there has got to know something about old Randolph and what happened.
Come on, let's go.
Yes.
И тут с ним сразу же надо поговорить.
Right. I'll ask about your great uncle in the Citadel.
Splendid. Someone there should have heard of his heroic exploits.
I see. So he's a hero now.
You have no idea.
Then tell me more about him.
Randolph was honored for his outstanding services to the people of Calador.
Right. His land would be just the place for an old sailor to retire. The view of the sea, the cool breeze.
As far as I know, Randolph never went to sea.
Are you sure?
No. But what difference does it make? Ask the Dark Warriors in the Citadel. They know more than me. Only they will be able to help me with my birthright. This is Calador's pride, the heart of the...
Have you ever heard of a Von Driel?
Of course. He was a famous dark warrior here in Calador.
See? I told you so.
Many tales are still told of his heroic deeds. It's said that he fought many battles for the Iron Bay on his ship.
Ships? Battles? Nonsense. Randolph never went to sea, I know that for a fact.
Oh, maybe they're just rumours. Who knows these days?
Are there any records about him?
There could be. I'll have to look in our books.
Would you do that for me?
It'll just take a moment. Wait here. So, all I could find is this very old, very worthless document. The name Von Driel is written in big letters here. It was amongst the old sagas of the glories of ancient Calador.
Looks like a treasure map.
Really? Well, enjoy it.
We should discuss this when we're alone.
Чего у нас может ночь, нам не интересно.
The Dark Warrior Drake gave me your great-uncle's treasure map.
Is that it? That's not possible. What would the great Randolph von Driel want with a treasure map?
Well, maybe he didn't trust his own people and decided to bury his possessions somewhere.
That's not like him. That sounds more like a...
We'll see once we've found the treasure. Or do you have a better idea?
We haven't got anything else to go on. Let's look for it.
Так. Нам нужно переместиться.
There's no end to these foul creatures. These beasts are a pest.
Дофига что-то этих драконов кусак сделалось. Прям вообще очень много.
There's no end to these foul creatures. Your wounds look bad. I think a mouthful of rum is just what you need.
Кошмар, чуть не погиб. Плохо, что иногда соратники подтормаживают.
There's no end to these foul creatures. Marvelous. Calador's nothing but ruins, a shadow of its former glory.
How do you like it?
I prefer a fortress. There's no end to these foul creatures. That was brutal.
Вроде надо бы поспать, но ладно.
right.
Так, а как же пройти? хорошо, что тут иммунитету их нельзя случайно сыпать.
Don't worry, I'm coming. These beasts are a pest. There's no end to these foul creatures. At last. There's strength in numbers. That was brutal. There's strength in numbers. Attack! Ready your weapon! I'm impressed! Don't worry, I'm coming. That was brutal. Take that. I'm impressed. Not another damn shadow. There's no end to these creatures. That's it for you, you foul beast.
Я, честно говоря, не ожидал, что страж поднимется. I'm not afraid of you. That was fun. Я думаю, копал еще.
I've dug up your great-uncle's treasure. It contained a deed of ownership for the land in the southwest of Iron Bay.
What? Show me. I don't believe it. What's an important document like that doing buried in a chest?
I've got an idea.
I don't want to hear it.
Fine then. I'll keep it to myself.
It's better that way. Thank you.
glad that you even found your legacy.
At the end of the day, it's nothing but dust and stone. But it doesn't matter. I found my people and my destiny. Thank you for your help. I'll never forget it. Now let's drive those wretched shadows back into the darkness. After all, it's what we're here for.
Мы находимся недалеко от мапы земель Тиранниса, поэтому я предлагаю зачистить.
Let the shadows come. I know how to deal with them.
I'd rather you cover my back.
I know what I'm doing. Take that! For you, you foul beast.
Чуть-чуть не помер.
Not another damn shadow. it for you, you foul beast.
Проклятие слабости для нас может быть полезно. Благо тут нет ограничения на какую магию брать. Можно пользоваться всеми школами свободы. Просто нам нужно по заданию разума собрать как можно больше золотого кварца. Все, я думаю, тут закончили. Давайте сначала обучимся.
What can you teach me?
What would you like to know?
Teach me how to improve my focus of astral vision.
Okay.
Teach me how to improve my focus of astral vision.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Да, мастером сосредоточения мы пока стать не можем. Зато лучше алхимия.
Teach me something about alchemy.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Скажем.
I've joined a faction.
And you chose. How shall I put this? Interesting. Who would have thought you'd follow the teachings of the mages?
What do we do now?
We can now discuss your spirit.
How will the grimoire help us?
There's an entry on a spirit ritual. It summons a spirit from the underworld and binds it to the body of a living dead.
The madmen gave a zombie reason.
Strange, but that's what it says here.
The poor sod. Just imagine you wake up one morning and are stuck in your own rotting carcass. Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
If the ritual worked before, it'll definitely work for you.
What if the other part of my mind comes back from the underworld? Oh, fuck. I think I've got to let the implications sink in first.
Good. We'll talk later. Take your time, lad.
A ritual. Yeah, that's probably my last hope. All right, get on with it.
Wise decision, my boy. The ancient writings of Calador have not disappointed me yet.
What do we need for your ritual?
The grimoire mentions a powerful magic spell that can call your spirit and bind it to your body. Unfortunately, The spell itself isn't detailed in there, but it does say where we can find it. The entire ritual must take place in a location that is magically shielded from the outside world. We also need 3 sorcerers who are powerful enough to cast such a spell.
You are a powerful sorcerer.
Yes, I can help you with your ritual. However, my work here in Calador is not yet complete. The shadows still threaten us from the other side of the lava. We must attack and drive the evil from the island.
About the spirit ritual. Do you know where to find the spell for the spirit ritual?
One of the Dark Warriors studied this magic. We might find the records in his dwelling.
All right. And where is that exactly?
He lived beyond the eastern side of the stream of lava. That's where you'll find the ruins.
I understand. The mages are powerful sorcerers.
That's true. But lately, they have been occupied with researching crystal magic. That has weakened them. I fear that only the most powerful will be strong enough to help us with the spirit ritual.
And who might that be?
Without a doubt, Zacharias is the most powerful mage. Ask him for help.
What about one of the native shamans?
That's a good idea. The voodoo priests are experts in the spirit world. The most powerful voodoo witch I know is Chani. She is the daughter of a chieftain of the natives. Go and find her. We need her powers.
You mentioned a place that was shielded by magic.
Yes, and that is indeed a problem. Legends exist of ancient beings who were able to create a sphere of magical tranquility. But that knowledge has now been lost. Even the oldest of the Dark Warriors of Calador know nothing of it.
Walk in the park for me.
If you say so.
So I'm supposed to find an ancient being.
Yes, and it must still be alive today in order to help us.
And it's supposed to be old.
Very old. Even older than the Titan Lords. It must have seen the rise and fall of the first civilizations in this world. It's old enough to have seen the very first days, back when our world began.
All right, I get it.
Good.
About the spirit ritual. Where can I find such an ancient being?
Head to the islands in the southern seas.
Can't you be a bit more precise?
Maybe search the old temples built by the natives. They're the oldest buildings in the region. If such a creature truly does still exist, you should be able to find a trace even now.
How are you going to cross the lava?
There is a teleporter on the other side, but it is inactive. I could build a bridge by setting up a magical web.
How would you do that?
If all teleporter platforms on this side of the lava were activated, I could combine their energy. That combined force could be used to catapult one or more people across the lava.
Have you ever done that before?
No, but it'll work. All the other teleporters need to be activated first before I try it. Everything else is just theory.
I'll help you fight the shadows in the east.
You really want to attempt the big leap over the lava stream?
It looks like it.
Was I really that persuasive?
You'll be fine.
Thanks for your confidence in me. You'll need a teleport stone to activate all the teleporters you can find in Calador. I have the teleport stone, but I need it for the teleporter in the east, behind the lava stream. I'll mark the teleporters and the possible sites of other stones for you on your map. There. Someone like you will have no trouble finding them.
All the teleporters in Calador have been activated.
All except one, and that's on the other side of the stream of lava. It will take much energy to teleport us across.
Let's get started. We need to cross the stream of lava.
You're right. Before the shadows have the chance to cause even more harm. Follow me. Once we're there, I'll explain to you exactly how the process works.
It is time for me to return to the world and take my rightful place. You cannot save them. Come, I'm waiting.
Prepare yourself. I will teleport us over there.
Begin.
Let's gather the other warriors here. It's time, my friends. Today we'll see what you're made of. Do you hear the call of the Dark Warrior? Or will you perish in the darkness? It won't be long before the enemy appears. Take your weapons and drive evil back into the holes where it came from. Those beasts never learn!
You told that demon a good lesson.
you, you foul beast.
You made short work of that one.
Странно.
Wait here.
All right.
А, блин, это же этот. Вот что значит склероз. Можно облик.
And what then?
The spell for your spirit ritual is somewhere in the ruins south of here. You head south. We will prepare to go north. The entire region is crawling with minions and other creatures from the underworld. I believe their leader is up in the north, a particularly evil Shadow Lord. He planted the seeds of doubt among the people of Calador. We must destroy him before he causes yet more harm. Just tell me when you need us to join you in battle. We shall wait for you.
Ну что ж, думаю, на этом мы серию закончим. Она была достаточно такой длинной, затяжной. Всем спасибо за просмотр и до новых встреч.